All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are here for another Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament 2022. This is Swiss round between cfalcon7 and cdinprov. I am Homer J. Smash. Joining me in the booth is Leslie Pro. How we doing tonight?
Doing well tonight. I'm looking forward to this one because I've known Sea Falcon since before the last tournament we had in 2019, and I was watching him last night. He's still got it. His skills are still there. How will he fare with this flag set? How will our runners fare with this flag set for that matter? I don't know, but I see references to two different games in our file names. One, Find the Long Shot. That has to do with Ocarina of Time Randomizer for CD Improv. CD Zora Gwalen. That last part of that file name, Gwalen, that is a reference to the original Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, I think the runners are almost ready to get going here. So let's see. I'll be interested to see which part of the map we start in. It's nice to start somewhere centralized, but sometimes, even with the easy start shuffle, it can get you kind of trolly here.
Bottom left corner for one.
One thing we'll definitely be looking for with this flag set is what the overworld block is that is forced. It will either be white sword or... Oh, here we go! My goodness! Yes! The river! This is one of the worst screens to start on with easy start. For sure, hands down.
Yeah, that does not look pleasant. And chat said that that's also the name of CD Improv's cats. That's
Yeah, Zora and Gwaylin are the two cats that she has. If you watch the SG Live tournament, then you would have seen the cats on the camera there. There we got a potion shop up here at the top of the waterfall. Also, we had a gambling, a money-making game right there, which is pretty close to start, which is always nice if the sea turns super ugly. We're gonna see what's at the top of the up the mountain.
Yep, first quest 5 is. I'm assuming that's a door repair, which, if you're our runners as they do a high five of sorts, you want to see those door repairs when you have no money.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
can't
it
get
could also be
anything
a
stolen.
could be a hint for White Sword or Mags, but more than likely that's going to be the door repair text for today. And we're done with this side of the world for probably ever. Gonna check out. Looks like CD's gonna do the screen scroll and check out East F Mountain, perhaps, or maybe just making her way over to the grave from this screen. A little easier with this one P hat than what potentially could be on the Forgotten Spot screens. And we have Gorillas on the overworld, which I always hate seeing. Oh, and we have an immediate sword for Sea Falcon. Wow, it's in the open cave right there. So CD will find that pretty quickly. Just gonna check this open cave over here.
That's right by the Vanilla Armo spot. So, oh,
My
hi, Vaughn.
goodness! Oh
Oh
wow!
no, we got
Wand
run.
Armos. Sea Falcon's gonna have to go back to get that. But what a fast start! We have instant offense. 2 heart HP of damage the wand does. So hopefully CD goes that way. I can't imagine that she does not. She's gonna go ahead and do the walk to get back over there instead of up-Aing. Sea
Which makes
Falcon
sense.
is exploring the rest of the. Well, he's just gonna. Here we go. Try to get his bomb chance. Didn't get that. He's gonna go back and get that wand, and he'll be off to the races. I imagine that CD will be right behind him to both of these items, so not too much of an advantage for too long.
Yeah, the extra offense does help. And what you're able to do in Zelda 1 is with good timing, you can swing the wand and sword simultaneously to stack damage.
Yeah, definitely. Just to finish my thought that I was saying earlier, this flag set has forced overworld block on there, so we know that a dungeon or the white sword item is going to be blocked by the raft, recorder, and or power bracelet. So one of those 7 spots is going to be relevant, potentially, unless it's like a wooden boomerang or something, white sword item. We have an arrow key shop over there in the grave that could be relevant.
Yeah, good prices too.
Another one of the flags turned on is extra bosses. So those arrows might be relevant if we have a whole lot of gomas and no sign of silver arrows.
Which is possible. In the 2 practice seeds that cfalcon played last night, silvers wound up in level 9 in both seeds, so could that impact his decision making? We shall see. Depends on how the seed plays out. I mean, he could still stumble into silver's first dungeon he walks into, and that's a non-issue. But we'll see.
Absolutely. CD following in cfalcon's footsteps here, and cfalcon looking for some bombs. Looks like he didn't get the good luck global for his first, 6th, or 8th try, but it looks like on his 4th try he got them, which is always nice to get your bombs in this corner here. You don't want to do H1, H2 without a bomb pack, because you're just going to have to come back here.
Yeah, and speaking of starting screens, H1, H2 is also a bad one, because if you keep taking deaths on the overworld, the time loss is punishing. Not
yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways,
very good either. It's just that there's some really nasty spots that you can get, and unfortunately, the river, it's not second quest, so it's not good.
Yeah, river is one of my least favorite spots. Holy moly, that is a healthy large secret.
Safe to say we're in the money for this seed.
Yeah, 144. We got a blue ring there. There we go. CD gets her bombs, so she will be able to check this spot as well. So kind of both runners doing the same thing right now. We're not getting any route divergence yet, but I imagine as soon as we start to get into the dungeons here, then we'll start to really see some divergence. We might see, like, for instance, if one of them goes up towards the Lake Armos and the other one heads up towards Vanilla Start, that might be the first time. Or if we take a death, then that might push somebody in a different direction.
As I've seen plenty of times in Zelda 1 Randomizer, where a death can sometimes push you in the right direction, or a death can steer you wrong. I've seen it both ways.
Yeah, I've heard it called as a strategic death. As cfalcon is going to be filled with rubies, gets 2 large secrets. So if I'm a runner, I like to spend that money once I get it, because you can't take it with you, and you're just going to lose it. He finds another rupee secret. So I like to get, I'll buy a candle if I find a candle shop, I'll buy arrows. You know, I'll buy a blue ring if it's there, if I have the money, just because I want to spend my money on something.
Yeah, I could easily see a blue ring purchase here. Instead goes for the 90 rupee key. That's valid. I put the other price, which was cheaper, but that's just me.
Well, these are here, so there. CD's gonna get her filled up as well. Let's see if she, because the blue ring was right there. I'll be curious to see if she goes and buys the blue ring. To answer the question in chat, it is a random overworld. So we know that it's first quest, which means that all of the same caves that exist in first quest, like on this screen, this bomb wall, they will exist as cfalcon finds level 6 here. But what is in each cave will be different from what is in the vanilla game. And the items will be randomized in the dungeons, and the enemies will be randomized. So it's pretty much full-on randomization. There is more things, as cfalcon finds an early compass. That's nice.
Yeah, especially for a level like level 6, because in Shape's dungeon logic, level 6 can get to be pretty large.
Yep. I like this. CD is going right to this arrow shop. He's going to buy arrows right off the bat.
And locked in the Chevy room, that's enough, eh?
CD's going to save her arrows and potentially save her bombs. Maybe you're going to do a Death Mountain play here. Or just going to head here to these forgotten bomb spots here. So here's our divergence. So we have cfalcon digging through 6, finding his Triforce, and it's laying there on the ground. Dig Dogger does not. do a very good job of guarding that. It's going to get another key. Oh, and we have a white sword bow. I like the check, even though you only have 3 hearts.
Yeah, that's just a knowledge play at this point. It's 4 to 6 hearts to pick up the white sword item, but it's good to know where it is, especially a big value item like the bow, which is absolutely needed to clear a seed, not just for Gomas, but for Ganon.
Yep, absolutely. Our runners will definitely need to get a bow and silvers, and at this point, we also know that they're going to have to find a power bracelet, a raft, or a recorder because a level will 100% be blocked now since the white sword item was not. And cfalcon cannot find the item here in 6, so we're going to have that remaining as a potential item. That is ladder blocked, potentially. I think there was a key door you didn't want to spend the key on. Potential bomb walls that we don't know about. So we don't have an item out of 6, but I think that's a good play at this point to get out of there. I like the extra couple of rooms to check as we find a potion shop here above Vanilla Start.
Yeah, personally, I'm a fan of the Rick 6 strat, which is what that looked like. Nothing came up, and with a level as big as 6, you could be in there for several minutes. In a race setting, you do not want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely with Heart Shuffle off, which basically just means that all of the items are going to be in staircases other than in level 2 and level 1. It doesn't really take that long to clear out only stair rooms and shutter rooms. So I think it makes sense to go in and potentially not spend all your resources, but I think it makes sense to go in and quickly clear all the stair rooms just because it doesn't take that much time. You don't have to kill all the rooms in 6. It's not like you're looking for a floor item. CD's going to do her 6 a dig as cfalcon's going to find the south coast. And we have our first candle.
Yeah, our first opportunity at a candle. Our runners could have afforded one at a shop, but the shop might be the rare shop, so best to just pick up the freebie.
Yeah, I will take the very first candle that I see unless it's in the Woodsword Cave. I see no point in in saving, unless I've just seen the candle shop and I'm like 1 or 2 rupees short, maybe. But I think I would even then. I think I would probably take it out of the take any just because I'm running at that point. cfalcon's going to give us hopefully our look at the coast. This overworld doesn't seem too bad, so it looks like Wizrobes are going to find their way into the dungeons. Darknuts are going to be in the dungeons. We saw Gorias. That's about the only thing. We have a white sword on the coast.
That's actually a good thing for the coast, because if you get in a spot where you need offense, that's good to. That's definitely good to pick up. Also, this game wanted to put its 2 cents in for the small secret, but they added an extra penny.
Yeah, yeah. Three for the small is only 2 more than the minimum, so not great there. CD's going to get her Triforce out of here. It's also not going to spend the key or the bombs, at least yet. We'll see if she dips back in, pokes around a little bit. Yeah, it looks like she is. As cfalcon finds level 2 over here in the forest. It's a great find. Dungeon Heart on the floor and another item. So potentially a nice small dungeon with an easy enemy set. I like to see these keys here.
I don't like seeing those turrets constantly shooting at you, but that's...
Yeah, those can be pretty nasty depending on the room, but usually in a keys room it's not too bad. CD is going to spend a couple of bombs at least, and looks like that's going to be enough for her. She is going to move on to bigger and brighter things. Keys and gels. Pretty easy set. Here's our map. Ooh, it's some sort of a weapon, looks like. Some kind of a machine gun or something.
Someone's trying to hang on to a power drill as we get our first Patra of the seed just under 13 minutes in, and there are fireballs being fired to add to the danger. And yeah. Patra wins round 1.
Yeah, that's a tough room with 3 hearts. I don't mind the turret rooms and the Patras because you can use them to your advantage and take the hit from the turret because it's only half a heart damage instead of the 2 hearts damage that the Patras do, but that's really tough. especially with only a couple of hearts. They do have the wand, so you're getting 3 HP if you can swing that at the same time. But I would be curious to see what's behind this bomb wall over here instead.
I would agree, and it's level 2, so any bomb wall that has a possibility of opening will open. It's that way for the first 3 levels.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to stop you there is if you're bombing into an old man from the north, or if it's Zelda's room, because obviously she doesn't have any bombable walls, or a corridor room. This is a Wizrobe dungeon as well.
A staircase facing to the right will block you from the left.
Looks like keys have been apparent, so that's always nice to see. We're going to get a peek, hopefully, at what this Triforce room is. Maybe this is the item room, and then we can just kind of move through.
Unfortunately, with Wizrobes, stacking damage with the wand does not work, as Wizrobes take 0 damage from the wand whatsoever.
Yeah, it was so disappointing as a kid to get that wand at 6 and then not be able to use it with any of the enemies that you wanted to use it against.
Something picked up there for cfalcon I did not see.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. Potentially, it took the Triforce.
Confirm it's not the heart container, but Chad is saying it was the recorder, which is big for dealing with dig doggers, but it also opens up Recorder Lake, which could be our overworld block. Not likely, but it's possible.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's only 7 caves. Recorder blocks 1, Raft blocks 2, Power Bracelet blocks 4. So, it's the 1 in 7 chance, I suppose, but it's still. I'd be pretty happy with an early recorder, especially because he can recorder to 6 and get over to Recorder Lake pretty early. If I were cfalcon, I would finish up this forest area, do the Lost Hills, and then I would go right to Recorder Lake. And actually, I mean, he could go right now if he wanted to, because he could just whistle back to 2.
But yeah, Jiggly Saint in chat just pointed out that there could be more than one overworld block in a seed. Yes, I had one such seed in practice, and it kind of threw me off.
We find level 5 where level 2 normally is in vanilla. Yeah, there's nothing saying that. I mean, in theory, all 9 of the there's only 7 blocks, but you could have 7 of the 9 levels blocked. Just because one's forest doesn't mean that they're not more. You just know that one is going to be forest, or the white sword item, which we've already found. So it definitely will be a level under a raft or a recorder block. Find a stair here at 5. Just the transport.
Might as well see where it goes.
Oh yeah, you don't want to kill that room again. So I like, anytime I see a transport that took me more than a minute, 30 seconds to kill, I'm definitely going to go through it.
Old man, that is one visual I did not need tonight.
We got some rupees here under a Gleeok. And up A back to the dungeon start. CD's got to find something to spend her money on. She's sitting at 249.
Might as well buy potions now, because that's the prescription letter.
Yeah,
also
absolutely.
It's paper.
Well, the letter, that's a good early find for me. I like to use my potions early and often, as she's going to get her first candle. So we've got another take any here. 2-headed Gleeok, no problem here with wand. This is the kind of dungeon I don't really like. These sorts of rooms, the dark nuts, and then you got these bunnies. They're kind of the mixed bag enemy set. The Tektites. can be a lot to be looking around for. Luckily, he's got the wand because those bubbles really don't help. They take away your sword, and then all of a sudden you got to be dodging all these different enemies that move completely differently from each other. Doing a really good job here in this room. Get some bombs. Looks like maybe he's gonna have to start spending some keys. Oh yeah, blue ring purchase for CD. I think that's a great purchase for her. 37 for the mids. Not too bad. Not too bad. Only 3 short of max.
This could be the item here.
Yeah, it probably is, unless this is segmented. CD finds level 9 here, up in this bomb spot in the Lost Hills.
There's our extra heart container.
Yeah, that's one step closer to the bow. Not that cfalcon knows that, but still, you know, I think every runner is going to collect at least 6 hearts, so they can guarantee getting the white sword item if it's relevant. cfalcon's moving very quickly through this 5. Needs to find compass or triforce. CD finds a meat shop here. She could afford it. I don't blame her though not to buy it yet. When's the last time you had a meat relevant seed? Find the any roads.
When's the last time you had one of the any roads take away one of the power bracelets?
Yeah, nice.
So now we're down to 6 potential blocks.
Nice clip back into that power bracelet spot for CD. Candle row.
Yep, that's just a block clip.
And another one. Okay. Well, hey.
Down to 5.
That so recorder's looking better and better.
Falcon found has a 20% chance of being the world block.
It's looking better and better. We're going to check spot 33 here. It's always one of my favorite spots to check. Finds a potion shop. And Triforce grab for cfalcon. Quickly up to 3 Triforces. Just missing the item out of 6. So he's in really good shape at this point. 20 minutes in, already has a overworld block item. And 6, 2, and 5 Triforces. CD's right behind him, really. She just hasn't found the dungeons, but has the blue ring, so a little bit of defensive upgrade. Falcon finds the any roads here. I expect her to find level 5 here shortly.
It's going to be a topic of discussion later post-race. Just saying.
Definitely a healthy money seed. CD's going to find at level 5 right now. They're kind of just doing what the other one did. As cfalcon's going to come down here and bomb this spot. As CD is going to walk into 5. So I think cfalcon, he was able to do this one maybe 3 or 4 minutes. He was pretty fast here, so we'll see how quickly CD can work her way through level 5. And see if she also gets the heart container out of here.
I think that was a 20-door repair, so I think that rolled vanilla as cdinprov takes a death in that rather difficult room that happened to be the transport staircase.
Yeah, and that might be a good death if that pushes her away from that staircase, because I don't believe you had to take that stair to find the item in the Triforce.
Or anything of importance for that matter. She also has blue rings, so that's really going to help with the combat.
Looks like she's still going to take it on. As we find level 9 on cfalcon's side, CD had already found this one. So let's see, we've got level 6 found, missing an item. We found 5, cleared that out completely. 2 we found, cleared that out completely with cfalcon's side. And we found level 9, so we're still missing. And we found the white sword item, we just don't have the hearts to pick it up yet. So we're still missing 1, 3. cfalcon gets that blue ring, so our runners are defensively equal.
And just like that, as an inside joke that cfalcon's had for some time that was brought on through the old sewing circle days, he's changed out of the poop suit.
All right. And is going to check this Armos here in the Lost Hills. Gonna get that money right back. This is why I think it's great they're spending this money because whenever you have a big money seed like that, you don't want to stay at 255. You're just gonna get more money, so you might as well buy stuff.
Yeah, and it beats having all your money taken away from door repairs as CD Improv finds the Chevy room, which is a 100% ladder block until, well, our runners find the ladder.
See Falcon's at 5 hearts now. So probably he's going to be able to find the bow once he goes to level 1. Looks like he's whistling to 6 now. See if he's going to check Recorder Lake and do the Deadwoods checks right now. Would be a good time. His candle and recorder. CD is loath to spend that final key. I don't remember the path that C Falcon took. I don't exactly know which way he went.
I think the key did get spent there.
And there were more. I believe he found a couple keys laying on the ground. There we go. Now he's definitely going to have enough hearts. Unless we find a mugger.
Which, if that were to happen, CD Improv would be in better shape due to having only 3 hearts. Because if you give up a heart to a mugger in that situation, you enter what we call zombie mode, where you have no health but are still moving. However, 1 hit is a KO.
Nice clock here for CD. Able to take this room down really comfortably. See if this wall bombs. It does not. This wall does not bomb either. Gonna spend the key here. As we're gonna get our Recorder Lake check. I think this is the path that Falcon took earlier.
I think so too. But that is also just another take any. So now it's a 50-50
shot
chance of it being the Wrath or the Power Bracelet.
Yep, it's 50-50 shot. I'm bad at math, but I can do that math.
Yeah. At least it's not Scott Steiner math. Anyway, we're moving on from that. I feel like that would be good for a channel prediction. Honestly, because it's literally right down the middle.
This is the path that Sea Falcon took. Found those couple of keys there. And the Triforce was close. I don't remember exactly. Here we go.
Right there.
Right there. Sea Falcon's expecting your start. And Sea Falcon gets another large secret.
That's all 3 accounted for.
All 3 accounted for. I believe we found all the take any's now as well. We had Recorder Lake, another one in the Deadwoods, and then the 2 that they found already. CD's going to find level 2 here. Hopefully get her recorder. And we'll be all tied up again. The Candle Row was not much of a bust, or a little bit of a bust here today. Not much of a boon. Sea Falcon's about to get his bow. Let's see if he remembers the grave had the arrow shop. Might want to beeline to it once he finds it. Be totally Goma-proof.
Which means in this case he's 100% boss-proof, meaning the bosses cannot block his progress. Well, unless he runs out of bombs in a Dodongo room. Hey, that could happen.
Oh yeah, and I honestly, I don't like Dodongos. They're like my least favorite boss. As CD takes a death in the same room that Sea Falcon took a death in. So hopefully this pushes her away from that Patra and into the path that Sea Falcon took, which ultimately led to the Triforce and the Recorder. Yeah, here we go. We got another arrow shop. Forgotten spot. So Sea Falcon's going to pick up these arrows. And 5 keys, probably enough. You don't need to buy any keys in the shops at this point, until you get low on resources again. And probably going to do the forest checks now over here. near the desert. CD finds her compass. And is logically going to come down here to the south, but unfortunately that's not the area that she needs to be digging. I think there were some keys here maybe that cfalcon found. Might help with the resources.
There's level 4.
Level 4 in the forest over here by the lake. All right, so 1, 3, 7, and 8. The only things we don't know where they are yet.
And 2 of those dungeons have 2 items in them. That'd be level 1 and level 8.
No point in picking up bombs when you got all the bombs. I like that though. Go ahead and throw some bomb walls. Oof, look at this room.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Especially with no ladder.
Lagoon and an NSU room. This pretty much screams, I hope you have the ladder.
At least they have the wand and the blue ring, so it's not too bad, but yeah, this is not super fun. And that's shuttered over there, so it might be required. CD is in the recorder room right now, I believe. Unless the recorder room was one left of the Triforce, I can't remember.
No, I think this was it.
Got a Gliok here for cfalcon. This drops in 4. Even though it didn't today. One more hit. There's our recorder. Man, we got some... Pole's voice go down real easy to an arrow. There's our map. Okay. That's what level 4 looks like today. Look how linear it's been so far. Even though it's kind of chunky. CD gets her Triforce. Here's our item.
Looks like somebody squatting down in a kneeling position for some reason. Probably to tie their shoe. I don't know, but...
Hey-o!
Yeah, see, what I was saying about needing the ladder for that blue wizrobe room, I guess I just willed it into existence. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great find, especially with the white sword there on the coast. You know, you have the wand, but white sword does the 2 HP damage to Ganon and to wizrobes, so definitely worth heading over there to pick that up.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
CD's going to see that white sword and want that ladder. Wasn't too hard to find in 4, so I'm sure she's going to get that eventually. It's like, you know, at some point we need a little more divergence, because right now they're kind of doing all the same stuff, except for CD is just a little bit behind cfalcon with each move. So hopefully we get something that kind of separates them, so we can get, you know, a bit of a some intrigue with what's going to happen. If somebody pulls silvers out of 8 and the other one doesn't, maybe finds the power bracelet and sends them to some levels earlier. South Coast checks here for CD. Still looking for the Triforce in 4. There it is. CD gets her 6th heart, so she can pick up the bow.
I'm starting to think there's something up in Death Mountain that's gonna open this seed up. Question is, who makes the play first?
Yeah, and they started right there too. So, you know, if you bombs and save, but especially with the recorder, you can easily get back to wherever you were. So it's a pretty quick check. I would think, I mean, cfalcon's already cleared out most of the overworld at this point, so it doesn't have a whole lot left to do.
Actually, I was mistaken. It's a 21 rupee door repair penalty.
So here we go. So as he's leaving level 4, CD is finding level 4. So let's see how quickly she can make her way through this 4. Definitely want to come out of here with the ladder. As cfalcon did not go to the coast, so that's something that perhaps if CD prioritizes that, that might give her a bit of a combat advantage with killing rooms faster than cfalcon. Hopefully CD can make it through this this Dark Knight room, although I don't know that it was required since the path that cfalcon took was so linear. It's possible there's bomb walls that we missed.
Yeah, chat pointing out the blue potion was way cheaper than the red in this seed, like not even close. Speaking of bomb walls, oh hi, level 1.
Yeah, level 1's a great find. Over here, Spectacle Rock. And this is our map. And we have a segmented level 1.
Yeah, so what happens when a dungeon is segmented, when it doesn't typically have a transport staircase, is that dungeon will have a transport staircase, and any dungeon that has one, typically, will gain an extra per segment. This is how the game is rendered beatable. Oh, hi,
Oh boy.
silver arrows.
Oh boy.
I feel like I said something about silver arrows in level 1 earlier.
Oh boy.
All of a sudden, I'm like Nostradamus over here, getting all the predictions right. No, do not ask me to buy a lottery ticket. My luck is not that good.
cfalcon takes the triangle out of 1. I expect him to go back in there. We're still missing a power bracelet or a raft. You gotta hope that it's in 6, right? Isn't that the dream?
It would be at this point, and he'd have all the tools to go back there and look, but right now, he's in Schrodinger's go mode, depending on what the overworld block turns out to be.
CD gets the Triforce in 4. Hopefully she goes back in there. Although we haven't necessarily determined that ladder is required yet. I expect her to go get the item. But she does not. All right, here we go. Here's play.
This is a bold strategy, Homer.
Gotta save some time here if ladder's not required. This could be good. cfalcon finds a transport here.
That's the transport. But yeah, this is a bold strategy. It's a gamble I've seen cfalcon pull off successfully in seeds prior. Will this pay off for cdinprov? Hard to say. Chat, come on now. Let's not go overkill with that sort of stuff, because you hate to see a race decided by that. Although cfalcon just tried to blitz past the Petra, but Petra Wayne said no.
Yeah, it's tough to do. CD is on her way up to Death Mountain. Didn't want to take the up... Oh, I guess she's going to go get her bow first. I'm a little surprised she didn't just up A, because they started right over here. Finds another bomb shop. Gets a second look out of it. I do that every single time. Because it spawns you to the right of that doorway. And you want to go to the left. All the time I do that.
I think the real question is who hasn't done that.
Alright, here we go. So, both runners have the bow. Once CD makes her way up to Death Mountain, both runners assumedly will have silvers. I think that silver's location is pretty hard to miss, I would think. CD still has some checks here in Candle Row, but this shouldn't take too... And then I assume she'll be right behind him. Another key. He's not going to pick it up. Check this room north first. There we go. 112. Can't afford that. Maybe CD will be able to have some more bombs.
This room drops, and it drops a compass, which is a bit late for that game.
Yeah, that's about standard, right? You find the compass after you find the Triforce. I think Fred's got that like in the code.
Or one room away.
Yeah.
So
this is not the stair.
Like our stairway item is past the Patra that cfalcon was not able to run past, and it's an Expando Patra, which can be rather annoying to fight because you can get cornered against that thing so easily.
Yeah, I expect this time, he'll go in with a little more patience. I do this all the time where you kind of go in with your hair on fire and you try to just blitz your way through it. Easily he could take this one down if he wants to, or just kind of do a candle boost, wand, damage through the Patra, and make his way up north.
Yeah, well, trying to go fast like my hair's on fire accounts for about a third of the times that I take deaths. The other 2/3, I'd say, combat situations. Oh, but this time the Patra cooperates.
It's going to be this north room here. Nice full clear of one.
Well, if you're going to full clear a dungeon, one is
One is it.
two full clear, because...
Oh, here we go. Perfect.
Oh, this one he has to fight, though.
Perfect. No problem. I mean, wand and blue ring. This is no problem. Plus, he's got a potion.
Which he's reaching for right now, and I don't blame him.
Absolutely. CD's about to get her container heart. There we go. So, tied up again. Just needs to make her way up to Death Mountain here. And I think at this point she's cleared everything, except for maybe this bush here. It's just the boomerang.
I didn't see which one it was, but at 40 minutes in, neither runner's picking that up.
Yeah, we don't need that. I think it was the wooden variety, but I couldn't tell either. She's going to do this clip here. I feel like she's already been to the grave. Cleared all this stuff out, so I'm not exactly sure where she's going that upping wouldn't be faster.
Chat's saying Lord Banana, all hail, but we're definitely not going to have any use for that.
No, not at this point. I mean, I think that, with this flag set, it can be pretty relevant if you get a lot of dig doggers, especially in nasty rooms, because you can use the boomerang to stun them and kind of group them all together. But with the wand and blue ring and 8 hearts or 7 hearts, whatever they have, it's not necessary. Gonna have to start building up a count for bombs. Here we go, find level 8, Death Mountain.
That count might be relevant here for level 8, because this can be a very large dungeon in its own right. And
Absolutely.
you might run out of bombs very easily trying to find the bomb hole.
Yeah, 26 and 83, I didn't see that earlier. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's like Coca-Cola is price gouging on this seed.
Yeah, I think, personally, I would have just taken the red. And just moved on. With all the money in the seed, I would have eaten that, whatever, $40, whatever it is. Unfortunately, for CD, she's not going to have their ladder in this 8. Looks like a lot of ladder blocks, but they're going to be in there together.
Yeah, the Chevy room blocked the compass, but is there another way around to it?
Yeah, it's possible.
We'll see if she can find one.
Definitely possible. It's going to be pretty dire, I would say, if she's ladder blocked out of here. There's just, unfortunately, there hasn't been a whole lot. Well, there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, CD's got to go back to 4 for that ladder, otherwise she's not getting that Triforce, because that Triforce is ladder blocked.
Missing 3 and 7, and we know one of them is going to be blocked at least. So it's going to build up a count, finish up Death Mountain.
Unfortunately,
Death Mountain, and then
the Death Mountain cabbages aren't going to be helping in that regard.
No.
Hats.
Yeah, I mean, you can grind on a pea hat. It just takes a while. There's the
Yeah,
block
I
for
don't think
CD.
anybody got time for that.
I've done it before. I'm desperate. Gotta be careful here. Doing a good job being patient. Oh man, you got
Oh, he
lucky.
blew it, but he still got it anyway.
Yeah, you got lucky. I hate that. That's happened to me before. Oh my goodness. That is the worst feeling. You get bopped right when you're going to get your 10 cap. So I'm assuming that most people in chat know this, but the 10th enemy has the bomb. So if you kill 10 consecutive enemies and on your 10th kill it with a bomb drop, assuming that you have not gotten bopped, the enemy will drop a bomb. So that's what we're referring to when we say building account. Oh, here we go. Here's level 3.
There is one exception to that. The exception being if the global is set for a fairy, then the fairy drops instead. I don't understand why that is. That's just how the game is programmed. Anyway, welcome to those of you from SpeedGaming 3. We are in the midst of a Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament match. It is week 1 of Swiss between cfalcon and cdinprov.
Indeed. CD found level 3 here, which assuming that cfalcon gets some more bombs, he will also find here on Death Mountain. Unfortunately for CD, there's not a ton that's going to be super helpful in here that cfalcon is not going to have. I mean, obviously the power bracelet or raft, but we know ultimately CD's going to have to get back to level 4 to get that ladder in order to get the Triforce out of 8, which cfalcon already has. So if anything, this could find her the level 7, but that's just going to kind of waste more time because we know that level 7 is, if level 7 is power bracelet blocked or wrap block, whatever it is, obviously it's the block, it's not going to have anything relevant for the seed since we have everything we need other than whatever opens level 7.
Also, I can sort of see how level 1 fits into this segmented level 3.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, and cfalcon finds a Dodongo room with
Doesn't
no
have
bombs
bombs.
to even try to smoke the
Yeah, you
Dodongo.
told her. You said, "Hey, he's boss proof."
I said he was boss proof unless he ran out of bombs. Guess what? He ran out of bombs.
It's true. Yeah, you called that one. Something something commentator curse.
It goes both ways. Sometimes a blessing, sometimes a curse.
There's some nice squishy bomb droppers here. No problem. We'll get back in there. He still has a pretty sizable lead at this point. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take him too long to find level 3. Go right back to those Dodongos. No, I think he was only in level 8 because he didn't have bombs. And so he was like, well, maybe I'll get the item, maybe I'll get some bombs. And here's level 3. One bomb short earlier, but now he's got it, no problem. He's going to get his a compass right away, too, so he's going to know exactly where the Triforce is. CD still hasn't found the item here. If this is Power Bracelet or Raft, then potentially that's all we're going to need. Otherwise, it's going to be in 6 or 8.
And we haven't seen any items out of 8 either, so it would be a 66 2/3 chance of the item being an 8. But don't be fooled. Sometimes this randomizer likes to fool runners into playing the odds. And when they do that, they're the ones that get played.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny to see them pull the raft out of here, go check the 2 raft spots, only to go back to 6 or 8 to find the Power Bracelet.
Oh, shoot.
cfalcon finds his map, sees the segment. Here we go. It's a it's a magic room. Everything's in the room. Just the magic boomerang.
All fail.
Okay, all right. Well, this opens the door because now CD knows that she still needs another item. So you know she's gonna maybe head back to 4, looking for power bracelet, raft, etc. She still hasn't found 1, so maybe she'll do East Death Mountain first. Probably gonna finish up over on this side of the world, or is just gonna go back to. Oh, okay. She's gonna not screen scroll. She's gonna go up the ladder here. So this could potentially be good for CD, especially if, let's say, the item's in 6 that we need, and cfalcon's going to go in and full clear level 8 to find, what, a red ring and red candle or something, and then CD finds the right item. Or even worse, if cfalcon goes into 8 and gets the raft and then has to spend the extra time walking along the overworld to check the spots that aren't relevant.
I mean, there's still a chance that both items wind up in level 8. At that point, it becomes a coin flip.
We've got to be careful here. Do not want to take a death in this room. Alright, now he's got it. And this is going to be irrelevant because the keys are not going to block him because he's not going to go in this room.
And he's not even going to bother trying to burn the boomerang for comedic purposes, only to get trolled. Although anytime that happens, it is funny. For the wrong reasons. But anyway, right. cfalcon's out of level 3.
Yep. So cfalcon gets his Triforce out of 3. Just has to find the power bracelet or the raft in either 8 or 6. Probably going to do 8 just because it's right here, and there's 2 items there. As CD is walking over to the East Death Mountain situation. This is another time where I'm a little surprised it didn't just up A. I feel like it'd be quicker than walking, but I guess wanted to check this bomb spot here.
Well, I think the reason why some runners do not up A at times is because they want to retain their health. If you up A, you start with 3 hearts.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I guess, you know, once you have blue ring, then for me it's pretty negligible on that. This overworld is really not that brutal, but fair enough. Finds another potion shop up here in this skinny spot. cfalcon's exploring more of level 8. He's going to go back to these Dodongos, see if they hold an item. As CD is about to find level 1.
Well, you found a bomb hole without even trying to.
Yeah, that's always nice. This is a push block. And it's the red candle. All right.
He's not interested in that at this point in the seed.
No, heck no. The red candle's not a bad item. I actually like it a lot, but with the wand, the red candle, with the wand and a blue candle, the red candle holds very little value for me.
Wow, could this be both items and the heart container back to back? No, it's
oh, okay. That would have been too easy.
Would have been nice, but
there's the silver's pickup for CD.
Fast.
So item-wise, we are only missing the ladder from having the same items across the board here, and obviously CD still has to go back to 8, get her Triforce. It's going to stay in 1 to get the, what was this? The boomerang, I believe. Won't pick it up, I can only imagine.
Yeah, silver arrows in 1 were actually on the required path, as you had to clear the room anyway just to open the shutter door.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen runners when it's a palette like the yellowish desert palette, and the recorder drops in the corner. Sometimes I've seen them miss it. they don't hear the noise, especially if they listen to music instead of the game noise. Otherwise, though, you're not going to miss something like that. No map found yet in this level 8. Might find the book, which, he doesn't want. At this point, he wants a power bracelet or a raft, but book would be a really good find because it's going to give us the map of 6, and it's going to give us the map of 9, and 7 once we do find it.
And I can see where chat's pointing out that there is a number 1 in the shape of level 1. Well played, game.
This, I think, is a map check right here. There's no other reason to kill this room. Gets a key, so to get some more resources for it. CD's going to have to kill this Patra. Not sure if she picked up a potion yet or not. I think she did. I think she double dipped the blue potion in the grave.
And found another bomb hole, courtesy of taking out a Dodongo. Oh geez, what is it with this dungeon and blue Wizrobe rooms?
Yeah, this map is kind of nasty. So if 6 is the answer, this will work out for CD, assuming she goes there first. Finds the nanner, says no to the nanner. Gonna walk back to the Triforce room and get out of here. I think she actually made up a little bit of time on cfalcon. I think her one was significantly faster because he had that death to the Patra, and he took the Triforce, so he had to kill these rooms a couple times. Potential staircase here.
Man, Handler did not want to cooperate. There's a reason we call it Troll Handler.
Yeah, double troll. No dice. Alright, CD's doing some whistling. Assuming she's gonna go to 6 first, I guess. Nope. Maybe she's walking to 4 now? She did get the Triforce out of there.
So we've accounted for both palm upgrades, but in both instances, cfalcon was not able to afford them, so for all we know, it could be anywhere between 2 and 6 bombs, and, well, we may never know.
It's good, though. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen for CD, is that she went to 4 first, so she's going to get her ladder out of here, which will probably push her back into 8 since she doesn't have the Triforce there, and she does have the Triforce out of 6. But it'll at least even her up with cfalcon in terms of item goes, and it gets her into the territory where now both runners are in 9, and potentially, and then who knows what's going to happen? Because, as they say, the great equalizer of 9, anything can happen.
Oh, absolutely, and in my time covering Zelda 1 Randomizer for both commentary and playing, I've seen level 9 throw a whole ton of stuff from the Jet 9. To a level 9 that was so nasty, it took the runners a couple of hours to figure it out. That was from the Pen of Force tournament, and I'm sure Norastra would like to forget about it, but it just proves that level 9 can do just about anything.
Did cfalcon find the item in 8? I missed what prompted him to leave. Maybe just couldn't find the pathway?
Not
At any rate, it's back in 6.
Norastra, don't worry about it, because, Rando's gonna rando, and it's been doing some rude things to me, too. So if I had to guess, based off what chat's saying, I'm pretty sure cfalcon left 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
Taking a while.
I mean, you just couldn't find any progress and didn't have the map anywhere, so who knows what was holding the map.
I mean, there is the meme Patra has the map, so that could have been it. Oh, this could be it right here.
This could be it. This looks pretty good. For a transport. I think CD has to go to the left to get to the ladder.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that was the one. Oh, we have a Chevy room here, so maybe it's a ladder blocked item. Hard to say, but there's definitely a Wallmaster waiting, and Sea Falcon lures it out.
See, he's got a lot of work to get to this key here. Needs to get to the other side of the dungeon. Is going to abandon the key, perhaps? Or... Oh, there we go. Push her way through the, the dark nut. There's another heart container. He's up in the top row, at least. Still not Mag's territory yet.
Just needs one more for a chance at it, as Magical Sword can be picked up at anywhere between 10 and 14 hearts.
I don't remember if we found it. I don't remember what it was.
It was early. I think our runners found it shortly after finding the wood sword.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, spend the key to the left there, CD.
And a mugger room wanting max bombs, or 1 max bomb, or 5 keys, and we have not found any key yet, so that could be problematic.
Yeah, we've got one required item and then some luxury items left unaccounted for. The book is going to give us the maps of 8, which we might have to go back to. Level 9, which we haven't been in. And we've got the any key. We've got the red ring. We don't know where they are yet. And neither runner went to the coast to get that white sword.
And this is where Sea Falcon's going to take the transport staircase, which makes sense. You've seen a mugger room.
Man, CD cannot find the path here. This might be the item. Do not leave, CD. Keep digging. Here's the raft.
There's
raft
the
in
raft.
6.
So now it's a question of, is this our block, or is it going to be a whammy? Albeit a minor one.
Yeah, you know, he'll know exactly where the power bracelet is, but if you're a fan of CD Improv, then you are hoping that power bracelet is an 8 and it requires entry into 7. CD cannot find the path to this ladder. I think she must not have killed a room that Sea Falcon killed because he had the map. She was down there in the area.
I wonder if it's this room.
I don't think it was an... I feel like he got the map after he went through that Dark Knight room, which she was down there already. She's kind of starting to run out of bombs. Sea Falcon is going to pick up his white sword on the way to the raft spot, so that's good.
From a routing standpoint, it makes all the sense in the world to do it in this order, so you don't have to take an extra trip out here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that with where 2 was, I think they could have, and they had the recorder, so you could whistle to 2, come get your white sword, whistle to wherever you just got the Triforce out of, and you know, round trip. That's a pretty quick trip, and you're gonna kill things significantly faster. But you know, that all worked out. Here's Area 7.
Raft.
So it's getting pretty dire for CD at this point, but anything can still happen. Still anybody's game, of course.
So this room here is a room you find in Second Quest. One of the flags we use is Second Quest rooms, which also include Second Quest push blocks. So now for Sea Falcon, it is Triforce and Go mode.
And there's his heart.
He got the dungeon heart as it spawned right on top of him.
Yep. He is mags eligible. I don't assume he will try for it unless it's near level 9. I don't remember. Level 9 was in the bomb spot in the Lost Hills, but I don't remember where Mags was. Luckily, CD refilled her bomb. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh my lord, that honestly, if I had to guess, that looks like the bracelet that is given to Link in A Link Between Worlds.
Yes.
Zoomed in heavily, I might add.
This is a nasty. It's like a wig. That is a nasty 7. I bet this is the map.
If
for
that's a
CD.
wig, then honestly, it looks more like a toupee. A really bad one, I might add. The kind that comically blows off in the wind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. There we
Oh
go.
yeah,
Gotta
it's
put this
very
kid on.
reminiscent to a second quest dungeon, I will agree.
Gonna check this stair. Finds a transport. Man, CD cannot find this map. Where was the map?
I think it was one of the combat rooms that cfalcon cleared out.
I want to say that the ladder is in the bottom left area. So I know she spent a couple bombs over there, but needs to get to that. There's like a one room that kind of sticks out from the other. I believe it's over there. This is gonna
Yeah, and
be
I
the
think
item.
you have to bomb up in that room.
Red
Hey,
ring for
there's Red
Seagull.
Ring.
I'll walk down the stairs for some red ring action.
And that turnstile room is a dead end for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I find those all the time. Those like there's one segment room and then it's a turnstile. It's like, okay, well, this is ridiculous. Stay in 4, CD, you gotta get your ladder. Go clear all the other rooms, find that map so you can figure out which wall you need to bomb.
Chad, I would not be surprised if that were to happen because the game knows.
Chat's calling out the first stair being a any key at 9. Now that
So
Falcon
yeah,
has lucky 13.
August has it right in chat. We can rule by process of elimination. The power bracelet is the second item in level 8. Level 9 having the any key and the book. And the reason we can rule this is because important items other than the silver arrows cannot be in level 9 in this flag set.
Here we go. CD, go to the left. See if Falcon finds the compass, finds the Triforce room. And he is going to 9. CD is potioning up to take on this Patra. Maybe this was the
Gleok.
or Gleok, yeah, Gleok. Maybe I feel like this was not. This was. I remember him being in this room and me saying that this room drops, and then it didn't.
Yeah, and it didn't. Okay, this is the room that she needs to bomb up in to head to the ladder.
And the map is right there, just with some
And the map
arrows.
is right there to confirm that story.
Oh man,
I
that's
feel
killing.
bad because I've been in that situation before. Does not feel good.
No, and it's like one of those like that room takes no time to kill too, because I don't. Maybe she didn't have arrows the first time. Well, she didn't do this part anyways. All right, Sea Falcon's in 9 at 106.30.
We're after two things: the roar and a door. The roar being the beast, who's noisy enough to be heard from an adjacent room. Boss monsters can mask the roar, so taking out bosses can be very helpful in finding the beast quickly. And the door is a single shutter door that stays closed in a clear room or pops open after Ganon's beaten and enemies are still there.
Oh man, I was just about to say, it looks like CD was going to 6. She's making the right play to get the right item. But then remembered, I guess, the ladder block in 8. It's gonna head over here. Hopefully for her sake, she takes the Triforce and leaves. And we can have both runners in 9 at the same time. Has a bit of catching up to do for sure, but 9 could be super trolly, you never know.
Yep, there's a reason we call level 9 the Great Equalizer after all. So that old dorm room cleared out, door pops open, so we continue onward.
This is the key. The compass is close to here. It's another Chevy room situation. It was like right on the path, so CD should find. I think this was the compass. Yeah, and then the Triforce is right here. But I mean, I don't know that she's. What would prompt her to go to 6 at this point? You know, you're in this dungeon. You might as well stay here. There's 2 items, and you know that the item you need is here, or in here, or in 8.
So the way level 9 works in terms of staircases, there are 6 sets of transport staircases and 2 basement staircases for items. Now, there is an off chance that level 9 winds up being segmented, and if that's the case, then you're adding an additional set of transport staircases per segment, as that is how the game is ensured to be beatable.
Oh, we got a roar.
And the bomb doors do not break. Is it the key door? No.
Oh, okay. It's not. Let's see if she goes up. If we hear the roar again, we know he's right there. Picking up keys at 10 keys. There we go. We got Ganon.
Goes to the right. That's because here's Ganon. It'll take up to 8 hits for Ganon to go down with the white sword. There are no other shutter doors here, so Zelda's not going to be in an adjacent room that's readily accessible.
Has to be a little careful. He's taking a couple bops. I believe he still has a drink left on his potion. Here we go.
Yep, good time to use it.
CD's going to find the first item in 8. Let's see if he can find where Ganon is again. There we go. Get the stun lock on. No problem. Down goes Ganon.
We got Bacon. cfalcon has the Triforce of Power. Now just needs to find the kidnapped as cdinprov finds the red candle. Says, no thank you.
Yeah, so... Can cfalcon find the path to Zelda before CD finds the raft, goes to 7, gets the Triforce, and makes her way over to 9? Definitely could still happen, but she needs to get her running shoes on. cfalcon's going to take this stair, see where that takes him. I know. As a runner, whenever I enter a room and I see one shutter door, I'm like, oh, yes, open, open, open. As, let's see if CD's going to pick up the bomb upgrade. Oh, +3.
Yeah, at that price.
Yeah, pretty pricey for +3. Yeah, lots of key doors here. It hasn't explored the whole middle of the map, it looks like. Over on the side here. It's looking for a compass, looking for a shutter door that opens with enemies in it.
That shutter door can also be in an old man room if he's spouting nonsense. Although if it's a bait block or if it's a mugger room, then Zelda's not going to be next to said mugger.
A mugger or a bait block would be kind of nice. I don't believe we've seen the bait yet.
Yeah, I feel like right now, as much as cfalcon is getting trolled by finding single shutter doors that stay closed with enemies in it, we in chat, as well as and commentary, are being equally trolled by the same thing.
Yeah, let's see if CD actually finds the map, and finds the power bracelet in here, if she gives up like cfalcon did. Luckily for her, there's only 2 power bracelet spots that we don't know about because of the take any's. So it wouldn't take her
Any
too
roads
long.
ate 2 of them, so that made it a 50-50 between the raft and the power bracelet, and this time it was the raft.
Gonna clear this room, looking for a map drop. cfalcon up A's and goes back to the start. All the blue wizrobes. Dueling blue wizrobes. This is another one of these rooms for cdimprov where having that white sword would have really saved a lot of time. Does get a nice fairy. Ran out of bombs though, which potentially could spell the end here in 8. Because I believe cfalcon did all of the open doors and key doors. Nice Goma kill for CD.
And speaking of Gomas, that's exactly what cfalcon just found. And I believe that's our first Aquamentus of the seed that's really been worthy of note.
Yeah, I don't remember too many Aquas. In general, the bosses didn't really roll too bad in this seed. They didn't feel extra.
Yeah, I've seen some of these seeds where the bosses wind up being very extra.
This 9 is doing its best to hide the princess for sure. cfalcon's been looking for her for a while. This could be a stair room up here. Okay, we got some stuff here in the middle I'd like to check. Because it looks like some kind of narrow corridors through there. Maybe a compass room here? Nope, no dice.
Nope. A whole lot
is
of
this
nothing.
The power bracelet? Nope, this is transport.
Well, the book would be an idea. The problem is we'd have to find it first.
Yeah, this 9 is kind of interesting. And you see there's a couple of channels that are unfound there. It's hard to tell, you know, without the map if those are actual rooms, but both of them could have the princess. So you need a magic stair, possibly, to take you to like a 2-room segment. Yeah, might start seeing him prioritize stairs because it's looking likely that Zelda could be behind a magic staircase, and maybe one of the stairs would have the book. Here we go. Here's some areas unexplored.
Yep, this is new, but we've hit another dead end.
Yeah, see if you can bomb right in either of these 2 rooms. You can bomb right here. There we go.
That's it!
Oh, nice.
Shoot, that is a disgusting act by this randomizer. And thankfully cfalcon didn't fall for it, because that would have been unfortunate. Get your GGs in chat for cfalcon, who takes the win.
Yeah, very nice. Swag beam crown for Zelda there at the end as well.
Official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, 31 seconds.
See how long CD explores this 8 before she gives up like cfalcon did and heads on over to 6. So we know that is what she needs to do. This is just a kind of a gross 8. I'm idly curious what the map looks like. Maybe this death will push her out of here. Maybe she'll go try 6. And looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, very good. This is what needs to happen. Unless she's going to go grind for bombs, but hopefully she whistles to 6. Looks like she's looking for bombs. Maybe going to go back in for another pick. Definitely grinding. It's not necessarily the best screen to grind on unless you get a clock drop or something, 2 hearts in a row, where you know what your global's at. Because she's killing all these red Octoroks that don't drop bombs.
So to answer a question in chat, yes, there are more Z1R races tonight. At present, the only one currently on the schedule that has an assigned channel is at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right here, you actually don't have to leave the channel. Man, there's the 10 rupee too, or the 5 rupee.
I
This,
don't think they added the 10 rupee until Wind Waker. But anyway, that matchup is Diabetes the Second versus Dr. J, PhD.
I wonder if the aim here is to grind rupees and then maybe get bombs, you know, if you get lucky, and then she's going to go buy a bomb pack. And I'd like to welcome into chat cfalcon, GG, sir. Well played.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, my blood pressure's a little bit up. I think that level 9 gave me about 5 shutter doors that didn't open before Zelda, so I was a little on edge.
Understandably so.
You
Understandably
were
so.
on edge too.
Well, your opponent did not get the ladder out of level 4 on her first dig, so you were basically just a little bit ahead of her, kind of in each direction. But then after level 4, you got the ladder, went up and found level 1, level 8. Just had the bit of troll with the bombs to find level 3. Whereas CD went up to Death Mountain, found level 8, had to go back to level 4, get the ladder, and then she also had a hard time locating, wasn't able to find the power bracelet yet. It's still in level 8, unfortunately, looking for this power bracelet, which we know she doesn't need. Still no sign of the map on her end either.
Yeah, no, that's 100% why I left 8, because I obviously I had more than a few situations on Death Mountain involving bombs, so at that point I pulled one item and I thought at that stage I'm like, well, I don't really know where I'm going in 8, and looking at the rooms I've explored, I've probably gotten over half of it. Maybe I should try level 6 instead and see if that works out. And when I pulled the raft, I'm like, well, I hope this is it, because my hunch is the map in 8, I was in like the very far right column, and I got to the Blue Wizard room and I got baited. Which, hey, I should have tried bombing a couple of those walls, but I have a hunch it might be in that room.
Yeah, I don't believe she killed that room. She doesn't have the white sword right now, so the blue wizrobes definitely are taking a decent amount of time to kill. I think it was the right call. Honestly, I would have done the exact same thing. You know, dig 8 because there's 2 items and you're right there after level 3. But after a while, you know, no map, and like you said, like who knows what's in 6? 6, you all did so early that, you know, I like to go back to a level that I've hit early and haven't been back to, just because it might have been really obvious in there, and if my opponent got it, you know, then I'm behind. But we'll see. She's sticking it out in this 8, so I'm really curious what this map is. After we saw what 7 looked like, what did you think about that map?
Well, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's it looked like a pretty small 7, and the way it kind of like hooked around the top. But you had to take a transport to actually get to that side. That was interesting, and in looking at it, I kind of understand now why I couldn't exactly figure out 8.
Yeah, this 8 was nasty.
Well, I thought you played really well. This is a could be a tough flag set with the forced overworld block and the extra bosses, but you know, I think other than, like you said, the bomb situation up on Death Mountain, but or with the I think you went into 8 looking for bombs, which I think was a smart move, and then you immediately found the Dodongo staircase, and it's like, gosh darn it, game! Like, it's the one room I can't kill.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. That was great. So yeah, I just went out to look elsewhere. I mean, it wasn't big deal. There was plenty of I mean, like I think the gorillas, the orange gorillas in the overworld were like 1 HP, so they were just like 2 HP or whatever. They were dying left and right pretty quick, since the wand was pretty much free. That was really a nice asset, and there was plenty of money. Although I do wish I would have had enough to buy the bomb upgrade in hindsight now, but I mean, you know, how was I supposed to know that right? Well, I guess because it's Z1R, I should have known that it's the moment I thought what arrows I was gonna find silvers 2 minutes later. But other than that,
Yeah. Well, money was everywhere. So I mean, you both bought arrows. You both bought blue ring. CD had enough for the bomb upgrade. It was only +3, so you know, it would have been helpful for sure, but it wasn't like, you know, a +6 or something like that where you get a whole lot. She is finally going back to level 6, so she's going to find her raft here and be on her way. But yeah, definitely a high money seed.
yeah, I guess I've been paying a little too close attention to some of the races that have happened this week, because I think what was it, the first 2 secrets picked up were large secrets, and I immediately bought 2 keys just because.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've seen too much of this. I'm not dealing with this. And the any key. I mean, there was a ton of keys on the ground in this seed for some reason, but the any key was in level 9, so I don't necessarily regret doing that.
Yeah, any key in book in 9. We know that.
Also, shoutouts to any roads taking away not 1 but 2 potential overworld blocks, making it Power Bracelet or Raft a true 50-50. And it wound up being Raft.
Yeah, that easily explained why the any roads didn't show up really. And I was, kind of made that, I guess, just a true decision of, well, if you find this one, then you go check it. If not, well, you know. Yeah, no, I don't think this heat honestly was that bad. I kind of admittedly thought that maybe it was sub-hourable the way it started, but one thing I've learned with these flags is that these are really tough to get a time like that, so sometimes with the seed you just gotta stay patient and work your way through some of the bigger dungeons.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I think this one was pretty. You know, I don't want to say it's easy, but I think this one there wasn't too many blocks other than level 8, and the ladder was in, you know, level 4. That's a dungeon that most people are going to clear out to get that item. And then the silvers were like unmissable, and the bow, basically both of those were pretty. Hard to miss, and you start out almost with an immediate white wood sword and wand combo. Not too bad.
Not too bad. I will say, based on where our start screen was, though, I am forever grateful that one of the first dungeon items I happened to find was a recorder, because I needed those warp points to go anywhere quickly, so I really appreciated that.
Yeah, absolutely. Early recorder was a great boon for both of you. This is the stair. I feel like this was the transport stair. Yeah, but I believe the transport took you to the item.
I think the item's I think it's directly north of the transport, if I remember correctly.
On the other side of it, right? You have to go through the transport?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't take the transport, so might be another minute here. I don't remember. Did you find the map in 6? I don't remember what this one looked like.
I don't think so, because if I remember the first time when I was in there, picked up the Triforce, I did walk by a couple of dig doggers that might have had it, that I wasn't able to kill. Because it certainly wasn't down here. I was killing rooms left and right, hoping to find it so I could navigate a little bit easier, and it didn't show up.
Yeah, I don't think we saw the map in here.
No, we definitely did not. Didn't see it in 8. Didn't see it in 9, although it probably looked like its usual Swiss cheese, which it normally does, but we had a 9 in the weekly this past week take a more interesting shape than that, which was kind of unique. But when you have 7 through 9 on the same 8x16 grid, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some very interesting looking level 9s as we go through this tournament.
Yeah, I'm curious. Hopefully this pushes CD into the transport stair now that she's kind of been stymied just in the walking. I thought your routing was really solid. I thought that in terms of decision making, I thought you went back into 6 to try to find the item, and then didn't spend a lot of resources and waste a lot of time finding it, which I thought was wise for the time in the race that it was, and then just kind of kept working your way through. Here we go. Here's going to be the item for CD. And then same thing with 8. I thought that the dig back into 8 made sense, and then obviously leaving 8 once you couldn't kind of figure out where to go or what to do. I think sometimes we runners, we tend to get a little stubborn, and we'll kind of make it our Alamo, and we don't need to. Let the game give you what the game's going to give you.
Well, no, for sure. One thing I've had to learn personally, playing this more and more, and kind of as combat and everything else, I've gotten more experience and gotten improved over the years. Is I've had to remember the phrase of yes, I can do this, but should I? Is it really worth it to push the issue, whether it be trying to get through a dungeon or for, I don't know, a neat blue wizard room with like a wood sword and very little health, stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely. All right, expect CD to whistle to 2, work her way to the coast, pick up her white sword, and hit the ref spot like you did. Looks like maybe she's just gonna walk instead.
I know I'd likely be one of the impatient ones that would still just keep trying again and again. And it's gotten me a few times in a couple different randos. I just gotta learn to be a bit more patient with some of these things.
yeah, oh no, for sure. And I think I even took a little bit of that going into this race because other than I think it was like the 6th anniversary race last year, the last time I played a Z1R competitive race was the 2020 tournament. Been mostly playing Ocarina of Time rando. So when I came back to this, I kind of told myself, look, I'm gonna be probably really rusty. I'm usually very, very anti-blue ring, but I decided this season to buy it because I figured, well, my deaths are gonna go way up otherwise. I need to shake off some rust first, so I don't think it's bad if I get this.
Absolutely, and the money resources were definitely there to pick up a ring.
Yeah, it's something that I'd like the newer runners. Obviously, you're not a newer runner, but the newer runners that potentially are listening or whatever. I think that for some reason there seems to be like a stigma or like a cool way to play without the blue ring, and don't pick up a shield, and don't get the red candle, and skip the ladder, and all this. And it's like, that's fine. Anybody can do whatever they want, but everybody should feel like the game is giving you valuable resources, so use the resources that the game is providing you. And I think good runners will make good use out of a blue ring and buy it when it makes sense to buy it, when you have the money, because why not? And good runners will make use out of a red candle, make use out of a magical shield, even if it's a Oko seed, or there's a whole lot of whiz robes or something crazy. Like there are these items in the game that everybody should feel no shame or silliness for buying. It's like, it's only money. Like, you can always get more money. It's the one resource in the game that's fairly easy to grind, albeit slow at times.
Yeah, no, and I should clarify. I'm not like anti-blue ring because I'm in that category. It's just I'm someone that would rather spend money on like bomb upgrades and arrows and.
Oh, for sure. And I didn't think that you were saying that. I just I think it's important for people to hear that it's like just use what the game will give you.
Yeah, fair.
But I agree with you. I hardly ever buy the blue ring myself because I like to spend my money on wooden arrows and bombs and etc.
I'm gonna bail out now. I need some food. So, okay, Smash and Leslie, thank you both so much for commentating and SpeedGaming for restreaming. And was ProPiece our tracker tonight?
ProPiece tracker extraordinaire tonight.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for putting on the race. Appreciate it.
Yeah, GG to you, man. Good luck in the next Swiss week.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yep, GG. We'll see you next week.
There's some jewelry for CD. She'll be happy to find that. Everybody's always happy to find the red ring.
Oh, absolutely. The earlier I find that, the better I feel about a seed. Otherwise, I'm one of the ones that will buy a blue ring, because otherwise, I'm going to get my teeth kicked in by the game.
I like how CD started red, or maybe she started a different color, turned red after. No, I think she started red and ended green. There's that one-off turnstile. We know this is not anything. I guess the map was before the transport because I believe we found it pretty early with cfalcon.
Yeah, we found it real early.
I'll probably push her towards it. Find the map. It might have been in this room. So the way this tournament works, format-wise, we are in week 1 of 6 Swiss weeks. So we are on the tail end of this week, finishing up matches tomorrow. And then all of the runners that are 1-0 will face off against each other. And all of the 0-1 runners will go in the hopper and face off against each other there. It's just, here we go. CD finds her map of 7. Already cleared everything you can over here.
Yep, and that certainly is an ink blot for sure.
Yeah, this did not bomb. You had to take the transport to get over there. Such a trolley map.
Yep, it's certainly a rude one. Although the cool thing about Swiss is that we have an even number of runners. It'll be 1-0 and 0-1, so it'll be 19 races of each. Might get interesting in the later weeks, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, as of now, we're gonna have I guess, dueling Wheel of Dooms. Have the 1-0 Wheel of Doom and the 0-1 Wheel of Doom.
Yeah, and there are going to be some really tough runners in the 0-1 wheel that, quite frankly, I don't want to go against. There's Lack Attack, who, if you've been around the Zelda 1 scene, that name's going to sound very familiar. Angel FM, who is a very good runner of this rando in his own right. And there's probably a few more names, but I can't think of them all off the top of my head. But those are definitely the two that personally, if I wind up going against, knowing my luck, what is it that they say on Smash TV? Oh yeah, good luck, you'll need it.
Yeah, there we go. CD gets her compass out of 7, knows exactly where to go. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of really close matches in week 1. I won't give any spoilers for people that are still potentially wanting to go watch the races, but you know, if somebody wins by 30 seconds or 1 minute, which we've had some really tight matches, then you know both runners had a chance. You know, it was neck and neck. So it's anybody's game, anybody's tournament. There's a lot of really great runners. So definitely, it's going to be something exciting to see as the weeks progress.
Oh, absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Because I know I've had races and other randos where it's come down to like a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Those tell me that, hey, I had a chance, just didn't work out. You just got to keep plugging away.
And cdinprov has fulfilled her Triforce requirements. Getting through 7. Now she just has to make her way up to level 9. Which we're pretty close to. Gonna go ahead and try to get a bomb drop along the way. Level 9 was just up north and to the right here. Maybe, what do we get, a max check here, or a bomb purchase? Not exactly sure. There we go, there's some bombs. Maybe this is Magical Sword Cave. Nope. Gonna buy some bombs. There we go. It's good to have a nice full pack of bombs when you go into level 9, especially when we saw that map. Okay, well, she's got 2 hearts from a bomb dropper, so she's actually on a bomb count for her global. Something that I like to use, the global counter basically just means how many enemies you've killed. So she just killed another enemy, so she's on 1 on the global. That was not a bomb dropper, which is why it dropped a rupee. So bombs don't drop on, they only drop on global counts of 1, 6, and 8. So right now she's on a 2, 3, 4, 5. So her next drop will be 6, if I counted correctly, which if she kills a bomb dropper, potentially will drop a bomb. So it's not something nice to kind of keep an eye on for early game, especially, or if you're looking for a bomb drop. Obviously, there's groups. The likes are in the non-dropping group. So unless we turn that flag that shuffles enemy drop groups, which is not shuffled for this tournament, likes are never going to give you anything useful. Find the bomb wall south here. Doesn't want to take that transport. Gonna take a ride over here to the right. See what there is to find. Lots of blue Wizrobes. Not too bad with the red ring though.
Still quite annoying to get a blue Wizrobe beam in the face right as you walk into a room. No doubt.
Oh yeah, the blue Wizrobes are so good at that.
This appears to be close to where Ganon is.
Yeah, he's right above her. But you can't bomb north, so has to go left and up.
Yep, this is it right here, off to the right. But is going after the keys first. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's check the stair. I guess looking for an item. I'm not really sure. We know that the book and the Eniki are in here, which are helpful items. Not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure why she didn't go into Ganon's room. I wonder if she forgot she has silvers?
It's possible. Although, to be fair, silvers are... You could not miss the silvers in this sea. Because of where they were positioned in level 1, you'd have to actively be trying to miss them in order to miss them.
Yeah, I've definitely forgotten that I've had things before, so that's... I suppose... Oh, hey, there you go!
Old man guards a compass
Old
and then
man
takes
guards
a couple of shots from the white sword. I love stuff like that.
Love it. Alright, go back to Ganon. CD, what are you doing?
She might be... The only thing I can think of, she's either trying to find the map or the path. The problem is, from the path, you have to go from below because it's a vertical shoot room.
And she's using the silvers now, so you know you've got the silvers. Maybe she's just done like full-on meme mode now, just wants to full clear the items.
Which could be... That's just a transport staircase that she doesn't bother with. That was a good decision. Would have taken her the wrong way.
The only other thing I can think of is that she's forgotten that she has the red ring and wants to get a red ring before she does Ganon, but it seems unlikely. I just, I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah, this is one. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine on this one because I have no idea.
Gonna have to kill some more enemies now. Could probably use the silvers to kill. Yeah, there we go. One shot for them.
And it's 3 shots of the white sword to take out the red Wizrobes because they rolled up in HP.
Oh, we have a guess in chat that maybe she doesn't have sound. So that's possible. Something happened to her sound. She might not have known that she was next to Ganon.
This might be an alternate path now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think this.
If this bombs to the right, then
This
it is
bombs.
an alternate path.
Oh, there we go. All right, so
Yep,
she's got the path
that
to
is
the girl.
the alternate road.
Still picking up keys.
And having trouble with land molars. So it wasn't a magical staircase to Zelda after all, but taking the stairs did help you find your way.
I wonder if maybe you can get to Ganon from here. Just kind of go on top of him.
Or to the right, possibly, because we know the south bomb wall held.
Really nice clip there with the Wizrobes in the face. That's nice. Good job there. We're finding lots of staircases. So maybe we'll find the book. We'll get to see what the map of 9 is. Maybe she really wants to find the map of 8. And so she's going to dig the book out of 9 and go check out 8. That's something that I would want to do because I am really curious.
That might be something I'd do in my own time, but in a setting such as this, probably not, but that's just me. Look, oh wow, the 2 blue Wizrobes are stuck going back and forth on the river. Take advantage of this and tee off is what I say.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Wizrobes will get stuck in the river, they'll get stuck in the blocks. It's nice.
Yeah, especially the blue ones. When this happens, honestly, take full advantage and go to town.
Oh, save your potion. Well, I guess Pop committed at this point, not to up A, so just needs to make it back to Ganon with the full health.
Yeah, this is a pot commit. You see it in poker where somebody keeps putting chips in, raising the bet, and by the point they got half their stack in, they're pot committed. I do hear game audio coming through, so maybe it's something on her end? I don't know. There's a lot of speculation here.
At any rate, we are going to have to take a bit of a pause here. We need to set up for the next race, which is between Diabetes Second and Dr. J PhD, which is right here on SpeedGaming 2 in 10 minutes, starting around 10 o'clock. So if you want to, please give these runners a follow, cdinprov and cfalcon7. They put on a heck of a show for us. I'd like to thank our tracker, ProPiece. I will be back in 10 minutes with new comm partner, Kiggless. Leslie, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did.
Absolutely, I enjoyed it, and this was fun. Typically, I'm normally around a Link to the Past rando and the SMZ3 scene from time to time, as well as a few other randos. But you know what? It all started with a Link to the Past, so you'll definitely be seeing me around, that's for sure. That is, when my schedule allows for it, because I gotta make a living. Am I right?
All right, yeah, absolutely. All right, so stick around, SpeedGaming 2, we'll be right back in 10 minutes. And if you are moving on with your evening, thanks for watching, have a wonderful time, we'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.